Good morning, it's Saturday, bright and early, so hoping to make loads of progress on the car this weekend, but kind of false start. I've still got some garage tidying up to do, so I think what I'm going to do is I need to get I've got a hydraulic scissor lift that I'm going to bring in and get parked at the back. I'm not going to use it for the Caterham build, but I just need it out of the way. And I think I'm going to start going through the boxes, pulling out some of the smaller items and maybe storing them in some of the CD cabinets that I've got here, just to make a bit of room for myself. But the thing I'm just going to do this morning, just want to do a bit of a tool showcase. I've had this little thing for about a year, maybe more. Don't know why I didn't buy one sooner. It's just for marking a hole for drilling. So find your spot where you want to start drilling into something, push down, and it's spring loaded, and it creates a nice little indentation for the drill bit. So I need to drill some sort of 3.2 mil holes in these mudguard brackets, because I believe the indicator that goes on the side of the mudguard needs to earth on this assembly. So I'll drill that in now, maybe do a couple of other little bits, and then start tidying up. Good morning. So I made my first mistake of the build. So this is IVA trim, it's like rubber edging trim, and one of the steps are to edge the indicator pods with it. Now you've got to use super glue according to the instructions, because the IVA tester will tug on it and make sure it's securely fastened and it's not temporary. So I got to work, got my Gorilla Glue out and made a right mess of it. I mean, the seal went on okay, but I had like super gluey fingerprints all over the pod, and the Gorilla Glue stuff was too effective. I couldn't wipe it off with any solvents or whatever. So what I've decided to do is pull the trim off, rub the pods down, and I'm just going to give them a blast with some satin black paint just to tidy them up. And then I've done a little bit of research and been recommended a Loctite product, which is sufficient enough to hold the seal on, but apparently wipes off easily enough with glue and tire remover. So document everything, the good and the bad, and this is first little cock up. Good afternoon. I've not got much work done on the car today, but thank you to Simon and Jamie for doing some heavy lifting. I do now have my scissor lift back in the garage, which was a massive pain. And it also means my trailer's empty again, so I've got a bunch more household crap that's in here that needs to find a home, but we'll get there. So what I have done though is my Loctite stuff arrived that I mentioned on a previous video. It still needs a bit of clean up, as you can see, but this has been much easier to work with. Get focused, there we go. And I'm just clamping it now until that one dries. Only took a couple of minutes really. It's a pretty neat job, just needs a bit of the scum cleaning off, but it's coming off easy enough with just some tire remover, so happy days. So I will stand up. I will move on to the next one. Cut, ready to go. And then this evening, when this is kind of dried and it's gone off, I can assemble the lights and move on to the next chapter, which is good. Okay, last video about this IVA trim for now, I promise. So this is the Loctite product. It is, focus, come on, black weather strip adhesive. And this is kind of the mess that the pod is in, like immediately after you've done it. It just gets everywhere, but luckily it all just wipes off nicely. So I will go and do that now, and then I can go back inside and let these dry.